BOOKSMART is smart, and what I mean by that is that it's quick-witted, it treats its characters well, and it knows how to flow. I've heard some people refer to this as this generation's Superbad, and I can see where they're coming from.
This is our last party as high school people.
It was wildly fun, hilarious, and heartfelt. Nothing felt forced, not the comedy or the drama or the more awkward moments. Everything progressed naturally, followed by smooth camera movements and fantasy sequences that were stunning, as well as completely justified to let us get inside the characters' heads. Under the surface of all the laughs, there were a few truly beautiful shots scattered between. The swimming pool scene is one of the most dazzling, insightful looks at a character's emotions that I've seen in a while, and the scene that follows afterwards and how it used sound, or lack thereof, to frame a deep anger between lifelong friends worked wonderfully. The film set up some obvious expectations and then knocked them down in front of the girls' eyes, making these moments feel especially disappointing to the audience, because this film allowed us to become so close and attached to these characters. I felt like I could have been one of them. The realism of the characters makes certain moments hit harder. The girls are awkward and funny and have genuine connections with each other. When things start to get weird, it gets uncomfortable in a skin-crawling way that is almost unbearable, but then it always pulls you back in with a good laugh. The comedy didn't feel scripted at all. All the digs and goofy moments felt like real things that could happen between me and my friends, making these characters feel even more personal and relatable. Olivia Wilde, in her directorial debut, gives us a glimpse into a senior year experience so fun and touching that it almost made me miss high school. Every single character in this was lovable. The main characters, the supporting characters, and every person who was introduced for even 5 seconds. I was rooting for all of them, and I think they all got some happy endings, and as far as I could see, all the loose ends were tied up, as high school graduations will tend to bring. Caitlin Dever as Amy was fantastic and brought a realistic lesbian character to the screen. Her character was quirky and driven, and I can see her as being a point of relation for young queer girls watching this.
Well, that seems excessive. Shotgun. Just kidding. I don't have one.
Beanie Feldstein proved in this how strong she can be in a leading role, after giving us just a taste of her comedic chops in Lady Bird.
The Tempest! There is no role of the Tempest! It is the titular role! No!
Billy Lord, Molly Gordon, and Diana Silvers served as entertaining and multi-dimensional supporting characters that had so much depth that I could watch more films just about them and their perspective. Especially Billy Lord's character. I mean, come on.
Tanner, where's the rubbing alcohol? There's nothing strong enough.
No!
Yep.
No!
I'm gonna go downstairs.
No.
It's a wild comedy that sums up so much of this generation. Our weird sense of humor, our strong desires, and our struggles to chase a fulfilling future while also keeping our connections to our roots, and the people and the places that we've loved for so long. It's obvious that so much fun was had on the set, and some genuine connections were made between the cast and crew during the production, and it really shines through on screen. It's a dazzling directorial debut that showed off the skills of the young ensemble, as well as Olivia Wilde's ability to direct. It's something that will surely stand the test of time and remain a teenage movie night staple for years to come. Personally love this film for so many reasons. This is the first time I've actually been able to view even a small period of my life experience represented on screen, maybe since the film 8th grade. These characters were honest and relatable, as well as being so hysterical I snorted and doubled over laughing a few times. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars.